Today, we're bringing you 9 incredible animals who saved people's lives. Welcome to another episode of Forever Green, and if you didn't think a pig could make a better hero than a dog, then number 3 will be especially shocking. Some animals go beyond their duties and show unbelievable bravery by risking their own lives to save ours. Now, this may seem like expected behavior from a household pet who sees you as part of their pack. But what about wild animals? Is it possible they would go out of their way just to save a human's life? We believe so. In fact, today we're number 9. Gorilla mom saves 3-year-old boy. Gorillas are extremely territorial animals and known to become dangerous when people come in contact with them. That's what makes this story of a gorilla mama so unbelievable. When a 3-year-old boy accidentally fell into the gorilla enclosure at Brookfield Zoo in Illinois, employees were expecting the worst to happen. Giant gorillas can badly injure or even kill full-grown men if they wanted to, so just imagine what they could do to a little boy. But thankfully, after the little boy fell in, Binti, a 7-year-old female gorilla with a baby on her back, ran over to the boy and picked him up. Her maternal gorilla instinct must have kicked in when she carefully carried him over to the door of her exhibit so the rescue workers could retrieve him unharmed. Thanks, Mom. Number 8. Tsunami elephant saves girl. In 2004, teenager Amber Owen was on vacation in Thailand during one of the worst natural disasters the world had ever seen. One morning, she was happily riding Ning Nong the elephant when the elephant suddenly started moving back from the sea. The girl noticed a huge wave approaching as the elephant acted instinctively. Not knowing what was going on at the time, she was shocked and very scared while Ning Nong ran as far away as possible from the deadly sea. He took her to a safe place where she could climb down and reunite with her family. Only later had she realized he had just saved her life. Ning Nong's bravery was so inspiring that it inspired Michael Morpurgo, a famous British writer, to write an entire play about what happened that day. Number 7. Dolphins save lifeguards from huge shark. Dolphins have been well documented as one of the most social creatures, and there's a reason they're so popular. And this heroic act will just make us love them even more. In 2004, Rob Howes was swimming with 3 other lifeguards, including his 15-year-old daughter, off the coast of New Zealand, when a pod of dolphins rushed toward them and formed a circle. The dolphins closed them in tightly and started slapping the water around them very violently. At first, the lifeguards were confused and thought they were being attacked by a group of dolphins. But then, Howes spotted a great white shark. Howes reportedly said he knew instinctively it was a great white because of the way it traveled in an arc around him. Luckily, the dolphin's chain was enough to keep the shark at bay until a rescue boat got close enough to scare the mighty predator away. The dolphins stayed close until the group was safely back to shore and their rescue mission was complete. Number 6. Lions rescue a little girl from kidnappers. A week after the abduction, her kidnappers were chased off by 3 lions who guarded the victim until police arrived to rescue her. Lion experts and skeptics say it's likely the lions were planning on eating the girl themselves, had it not been for her crying, which sounded a lot like the sound a baby lion cub makes. Either way, these lions saved the girl's life and should be celebrated as heroes. Police say they found the girl shocked and terrified and surrounded by massive lions, who quickly dispersed once the officers arrived. She was bruised from being manhandled by the kidnappers, but the lions never laid a paw on her, which just goes to show how sometimes we need saving from our own kind. Number 4. Bunny saves diabetic man from coma. Unlike dogs, little bunny rabbits aren't exactly known for being the smartest or most heroic creatures.
Jump. Good boy.
Which is why this next story is so surprising. A man named Simon Stegall went into a diabetic coma while sitting at home watching TV with his wife. The coma could have been fatal for the UK citizen, had it not been for his pet rabbit. The animal knew right away something was off and started jumping onto her owner's chest, while thumping ferociously and licking his face. The rabbit's unusual behavior finally caught his wife's attention, who initially thought her husband had just fallen asleep while watching television. Thanks to the rabbit's signals, his wife was able to call the paramedics in time to save her husband's life. Number 3. Pig saves owner from a heart attack. Who would have thought a pig would come to their owner's rescue better than her dog would? Lulu the pig was a birthday gift for a woman who didn't even want her. So the lady's mom took pity on the pig and adopted her instead. And boy was she glad she did. When Lulu's owner suffered a heart attack at home, the pig ran out to find help, even though she had never been outside the fenced yard before. Somehow, she managed to open the gate latch and sprinted into traffic, where she laid down in the middle of the road to get people's attention. While everyone ignored the pig's antics, Lulu kept running back to the house to check on her owner. Finally, the smart pig got a man to follow her and see what the matter was. As soon as he saw the pig's owner having a heart attack, he called for help and saved the woman's life. All this time, the owner's dog had been standing around barking uselessly. Number 2. Horse saves farmer from vicious cow attack. Cow may look tumbly and docile, but they kill 4 times more people as sharks do every year. While they're by no means an apex predator, they can turn aggressive towards humans when they believe their calf to be in danger. This was the case for Scottish farmer Fiona Boyd, who was unexpectedly attacked by a mother cow on her farm, who thought she was trying to hurt her calf. While Fiona was actually helping her calf, the mad mother cow couldn't tell the difference. So she aggressively butted, shouldered, and stomped on Boyd. The severe beating could have been the end of Boyd's life had her horse Carrie not stepped in and kicked the attacking cow. To this day, Boyd says she probably would have been killed had her horse not interrupted the attack and allowed her enough time to escape to safety. It is now time for today's subscriber pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber wondering about this brave dog charging a lion whilst its owner lies injured on the floor. If you come across a curious photo online and want us to look into it, just send it over, and we may even feature it on a future video. Now, we looked into this picture and couldn't find a dog brave enough to take on a full-size lion. However, we did find an owner and his dog brave enough to stand their ground and bark down a cougar that may not have looked like it was up for a fight, but sure seemed to be getting curious as to whether it could make lunch out of the two of them. Before we reveal number 1, be sure to check out other amazing videos on our channel and give us a like if you enjoyed this video so far. Tell us in comments which one of these you like the most and why. Number 1. Whale saved a snorkeler from shark. Our last story is a big save performed by a gentle giant of the sea. While snorkeling, marine biologist Nan Hauser felt a 50,000-pound nudge from a humpback whale, which is not at all typical behavior for a whale. She reported that in her 28 years working with whales, she never had a whale so insistent on putting her on his head, belly, and back, or even try to tuck her under his huge pectoral fin. What she didn't realize at the time was that the whale was trying to protect her from a 15-foot tiger shark that had been lurking in the distance. We'll never know if the shark was out for an attack or not, but we do know the whale demonstrated extraordinary behavior and kindness towards the snorkeler. Scientists believe this protective behavior comes from the whale's instinct to protect its calves from predators. Nan Hauser is convinced the whale saved her life, and best of all, she caught the whole thing on camera. And that's it for today's video. Which of these animal saves did you cherish the most? Let us know in the comments below. And if you like this video, you're going to love the video given on our screen.